Hello! You saw the title. Some of these tips may be very obvious, but I wanted to make a little speedrun for those who may not know about these features on Clip Studio Paint. So, let's get started. Layers. You can color code your layers and your folders. You can clip a folder to a layer. You can also use blend modes on folders. Create an automatic line art for your silhouettes by clicking the border effect. You can use the border effect in so many ways. Recently, I've been using it to make my live 2D models different parts just from silhouettes and then coloring it in. To speed up the progress, I just have the base color as white and the outlines black. I then make a new folder, set it to multiply, and clip it to the silhouette. If you want to separate the outline, click Edit and then convert brightness to opacity. The white part will then get erased. If the border effect is still in use though, be sure to rasterize the layer first. Color picking. If you're working with different blend modes or opacities but still need to color pick the color from a different blend mode, choose to color pick from the current layer or the top layer. You can open up your references by clicking on Window, Subview, and you can also color pick from these images. Same thing, but now with color mixing. You can put any of your chosen colors here, mix them and color pick them, and you don't even need to save this window. The colors just stay there even after you close the program. Rulers, panels, and snapping. When you have a ruler, you can change the visibility of it. When you're using the symmetry tool, by default, the blur tool only works on one side. But you can enable snapping for the blur tool. It's just hidden. You can go to Settings, Corrections, and enable snapping. Same thing for erasers, but this is when I personally use the snap eraser since it already reflects erasing. If you're making comic panels and want to use the polyline frame tool, you can hold Shift to snap the panel tool to keep the line straight. You can combine panels, from what I know, in two ways. Change, create a new folder, to add to selected folder if you're just making the panels, or if you already have existing panels, select both of them, right-click and go to Ruler, Frame and click Combine Frames. Masking. Are you tired of the mask being affected by the selection tools when you're trying to move your drawing? Well, you can unlink the layer from the masking and it won't be affected by the selection anymore. And if you ever need to reverse your masking, you can by going to Edit, Tonal Correction and Reverse Gradient. So yes, thank you for watching, and I hope these tips were somewhat useful. And if you have any kind of ideas for next tutorials, I'll be gathering up a lot of tips, and I'll be making more tutorials when I can. And if you're interested in seeing more, do subscribe, maybe, just maybe. And I also have a Webtoon. If you're on PC and you have your phone lying around, you can just scan the code on the phone. So my Webtoon, Address Corruption, if you want to, if you're interested, go check it out. And thank you for the support. And if you're interested in more of my art, I also have my social medias linked down below in the description. And see you in the next video.